Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, August the 21st, 2024. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, check out some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out and give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, everything there if you're a brand spanking new player to the game. You're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. Try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome with the great comments and tips, which are greatly appreciated. Okay, as you can see here, we have a couple in regards to the Mothman Equinox event. We have complete the event Mothman Equinox 1. This one down here, kill cultists during the Mothman Equinox event 10. I just did server hop a couple times actually before starting this video, and every server I went on, at the top of the hour, there was no Mothman Equinox event. There was plenty of people around. We've been having this issue, well, since last week, I guess, so we're going to end up re-rolling these bad boys. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. Start with this one. Got the craps. Okay, perfect. Let's go ahead and attract that guy. Alright, let's go ahead and re-roll this guy here as well. Alright, sure. Sure, easy peasy. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Let's take a look here. What are we going to look at here first, Jim? Look at this one here. Scrap junk to produce concrete 10. So again, concrete is a junk item that we can bulk in scrap at our Tinker's Workbench for the fastest, quickest, easiest way. Just go to your Tinker's Workbench here, you go ahead and go craft. Go down here to bulk concrete right there. So as long as you have 15 concrete scrap and 2 plastic, you can bulk 1 concrete and then you just scrap, and that is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way. If you're a person that's short on time or you just like it the faster, quicker, easier way, that is definitely the way to do it. Now, I've been going around lately showing you some great locations where you can find junk items, because I realize there are people out there who may not have as much. A good source of concrete is actually garden gnomes. If you find garden gnomes, they're a really good source. I believe 1 garden gnome gives you 3. We're going to find that out here real quick. Probably one of the best reliable spots for garden gnomes is right here at Huntersville. I will find garden gnomes in around maybe the Flatwoods area and just, 1 or 2 here or there. But this is a pretty good spot up here. And not just talking about the pristine ones, but they're also, like the red and the blue, the broken ones. They all give a good amount of concrete. All right, let's head up this way here. Now, this is a little bit higher level area. If you are lower level, but I have come through here with my lower level character. And the enemies were all kind of geared at the same level as me, so it wasn't too bad, actually. Now, once in a while, there's those 2 guys come up there. Now, we're going to head up this way. Now, sometimes there is a mutant hound up here, so just be on the lookout. Alright, so we have our garden gnome there. Let's go ahead and pick him up. Let's take a look at him under item. Blue garden gnome, as you can see, there are 3 concrete each. That's pretty awesome. So how many do we need? How many do we need there, Jim? We need 10. All right. So that's 3. 6. 9. 12. There we go. Let's go ahead. We're going to go head back to our camp, or we can go to any workbench that we can find. We're just going to head back to our camp just to easier, fast travel, and maybe a little bit quieter there. You can go to a train station or someone else's camp if you so wish. Whatever you want to do. Right, let's go ahead and go scrap. Let's scrap these garden gnomes. You can see 3 concrete we're getting from these guys. Even the broken one here. Just like that. Scrap run to produce concrete 10 for 10. You can go out and do that, but if you already have concrete scrap, the fastest, quickest, easiest way, bulk and scrapping is definitely the way to do it. Right, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Craft or scrap a piece of power armor 1. So again, we did this one just the other day. Now, power armor we can find all around the wasteland for free. You can go ahead and craft it if you so wish, but it does require some resources of the pieces. So you might as well just go out and about and try to find pieces of power armor around. We can find power armor in many, many places. One such place, Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. Settlers Ridge. Just the day I brought you guys here to the River Gorge Bridge West. I believe even here under Point Pleasant, near the bridge, there's like a couple of workbenches there. You'll find one there sometimes. Right over here, Big Beg Tunnel West. When you spawn here, you just go down the train tracks towards Lewisburg, and right about here, there's one just there. There's usually one right down here at the Red Rocket Filling Station, just to name a few places. Even down here in the kill box down below. Pretty good spots. So let's actually pop over here to the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse. Fairly neutral area, so we'll take a look around here. And again, these are spawn points. We have seen them here before. It all depends on the server that you're on. Sometimes they won't spawn in when you're looking for them, like here. But we have seen it here in the past.
We really need to clean up.
Let's pop up here to Settlers Ridge, see if we can find one up here. It's funny, sometimes it happens to me a lot, but I'm looking for these things, you will never find them. Okay, we got one here. It's perfect. And all you do, you just go ahead and go transfer. Let's just take one piece. Go to the workbench over here. We'll scrap that piece. There we go. Craft a scrap piece of power armor, 1 for 1, done. Just like that. That's how easy that is.
It's just about time to eat.
Okay, what's next here, Jim? What is next? Kill a mole miner 10. So many great spots we can find mole miners in around the wasteland. One such spot is right here in good old Monadga. We could find anywhere from 12 to 18. You find 3 or 4 up here at Monadga Mine.
We got a good view up here.
Right down here in Welsh, of course, probably one of the most popular spots. Now, if you do come to these spots here, down here in the ash heap, the Ohorn Right testing sites, one of these little factory kind of icons, you'll come across the odd event called Breach and Clear. There's usually all kinds of mole miners that show up for that. Maybe the odd mole rat as well, but mostly mole miners, so that's a good one as well. What we're actually going to do, we're actually going to go down here in Welsh, because what we're going to do is we're going to incorporate this one here as well, collect caps 250. So we did this exact same thing just the other day. We did our weekly challenge, looking for 2,500 caps. All right, we're going to incorporate the same exact thing. Now, we can do the same thing up here in Morgantown Airport. So we have all those scorched up there. And if you're lucky enough to bring in Collision Course, there'll be even more weapons and armor to pick up. You don't need to wear a carry weight booster. You don't have to worry about fast traveling because we have a train station right there.
What's that over there?
And again, I prefer down here in Welsh just because combat shotguns, gauntlets, missile launchers, and shotguns in general is what the mole miners will have. And they just give you more caps for them. And the train station's right there. So those are the 2 spots that I recommend. At the end of the day, you can decide to do whatever you want, but those 2 spots what I recommend, a good way to get caps. Now, the main thing you got to remember is when you're collecting caps for daily, weekly challenges, your max is 40,000. Right? So if you're close to 40,000, and let's say you need 250 caps or 2,500 caps for the weekly, in this case, for this week, you have to make sure you have that available so you can collect them and take advantage of that for the daily, weekly challenges, okay? So let's spawn down here in Welsh. Alright, so we're down here again in Welsh. Again, we're here for these kill a mole miner 10. We're going to kill them any old which way with any weapon. We're going to pick up all their weapons that they have on them. And then we're going to come back up here to the train station and sell them for the caps. And we should have no problem getting to 250. Alright, let's go ahead here, Jimmy. Love it. Just like that. Alright, so don't forget to get the gauntlets and get the weapons, sell that stuff. But even the gauntlets give you pretty good return for caps. This guy's got a missile launcher and a gauntlet on it. So this is really one of the best spots. And you don't have to worry about getting overweight, because of course the train station is just right there. We don't have to worry about having to try to fast travel. Another gauntlet, nice. Now, if you saw the weekly challenge video we did yesterday, there was usually 3 weapons up here, but of course we picked them up just yesterday. They're not here. Okay, I'd have to reset the game that way. This guy's all sprawled out here. As you can see, a lot of them will have 2 weapons on them, a gauntlet and a shotgun. So it's a pretty good spot. Oh. Uh-oh. He's got the missile launcher on him there. Gotta be careful of that cat. You can even pick up a bunch of chems here too and sell them. You know, chems that you may or may not use. Oh, look at that. There's usually a weapon over here as well, but again, how I picked it up just yesterday. Let's go down here and get this guy. There's usually 2 weapons in here as well. Oh, there's a gauntlet right there. Might as well pick that up. Okay, so there's our 10 for 10 mole miners. Alright, so now we're going to finish off. Collect caps, 250. And of course, that's going to count towards our weekly as well. And like one-stop shop kind of deals. We're just going to keep going. We're just going to go through this area and clear it out. Now we shouldn't have any more guys in here, but we'll go in here anyway. What was that? Oh, I thought it was a leg. So there's a scorched around. I don't know why there's a scorched here. Oh, it's right there. So sometimes when you come up here, there's a random enemy up here for some reason. And usually there's a couple weapons up here as well. I highly recommend every time you come here, you check out this wreckage. Now we just cleared it out yesterday, so again, it's empty here today because we just cleared it out yesterday, less than about 24 hours later. Right, that weapon's not there. As you can see, I'm not too worried about being overweight because we're just going to walk to the train station just close by. And even though we got the mole miners, we come here for weapons just so we can kind of gain some traction on the cap situation. Picked up that weapon here yesterday, so you can see a reoccurring theme of what happens if you don't plan on reset the game and you pick something up. That's what happens. They don't spawn in. However, the enemies will keep spawning in and they'll have weapons on them. So good that way. All right, let's pop up here and see what's up here. Of course, getting close to those homes that are up there. That is what they call a random encounter or an assault encounter where enemies fight other enemies. So sometimes these guys will be dead. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Sometimes I'll go run over and try to fight whoever's up. It looks like it's a bunch of settlers here today. Oh, we have we got that lunatic up there, the Blue Devil. We're going to leave him alone. I'm not going to bother wasting our time on that guy. He's a bullet eater. You've used up all my 352 bullets here and won't even have a scratch on him. Alright, so that's all you do. Just kill those mole miners. We picked up all the weapons. Come back here. We're going to sell them all and get our caps. Of course, there's a perk card that'll help us out under charisma. That Dylan guy, he cracks me up. It's called Hard Bargain. Now, even if you have a level 1 or a level 2, apply it. Now it's only going to help you. Okay? And of course, if you have Grape Mentats, which will be under A, that'll also help you as well. I don't have any on me, but that perk card will definitely help us. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go to the weapons section and sell all this stuff to this guy. And as you can see, the prices that we're getting back. Now, again, the prices that you get, you know, corresponds to the condition of the weapon that you're selling. But as you can see, most times, even these gauntlets go for about 19, 22 caps each. It's pretty awesome.
Trading for supplies, ammunition, and gear.
And the reason why one of the other reasons why I recommend this spot, as compared to Morgantown. Morgantown is still, you know, a good way to get caps as well, but you know, we just, you know, up in Morgantown with those scorch, sometimes you'll get melee weapons and pipe weapons, and then you don't get a whole lot from them. All right. Okay, so there's our 250 for 250 caps. And of course, our weekly, we jumped up to 804, so it's a good thing this is a weekly. You can decide to re-roll it if you so wish, but again, you can see the traction that we made on there. And you're kind of limited to by the amount of caps the robots do. So the amount of caps that these robots have are all tied together. Like if you empty out this guy's purse, let's say, bring him right down to 0 caps. If you go to another train station vendor, he'll be 0 caps as well. All right, that's what that means. So FYI. All right. What's next here? Actually, let's change that perk card before I forget. I almost forgot there. So many. Holy. Alright, let's get something to drink while we're here. And eat. There we go. Alright, what's next here, Jimmy? Cripple Mirelruk Slim too, so many great spots we can find Mirelruks around the wasteland. Of course, just up where we are now, we have Lake Reynolds right here, 4 of them. Right, one of the best spots if you're a low-level player is right here at Ohio River Adventures. You not only got about 4 or 5 grown adult Mirelruks, but you also have a bunch of eggs. When you interact with the eggs, you can either pick it up or they explode. And if they explode, there's a little baby Mirelruk that pops out. And those hatchlings, they're also considered Mirelruks when you kill them. So that's pretty good, especially if you're a lower-level player. Where are we at here? New River Gorge Bridge East. Where are we at? Right here, jeez, Jim. New River Gorge Bridge Resort. Alright, so out back we have the little swimming pool area. Usually there's 3 of them that's there. Of course, you would have saw that during our weekly challenge video yesterday. You can check that out if you so wish. It was a good time looking for Mirelruks. Toxic Dried Lake Bed. They're guaranteed 6 up here for sure. And all kinds of them. Even Mirelruk Kings down here, Vault 94. Yeah, that was, if you want to watch someone almost getting murdered, like yours truly, check that video out. It's all timestamped. It's a good time. It's a good time. I watched it a couple times last night. I'm just like, Jesus. Craziness. All right. Where are we going to head for these Mirelruks here? Let's seeing we're down here in the ash heap, let's just go right here to Lake Reynolds. We're actually going to spawn here at Lewisburg Station just because we got the upper hand, the higher ground there. Of course, so let's take a look at this daily here. Cripple Mirelruk Slim. So again, you can just shoot at them, and eventually you'll cripple Mirelruk Slim just by shooting at them. Nothing real specific, or you can use VATS, and I prefer to use VATS. That way there you can try to get a couple cripples on one enemy, and there's a perk card that'll help you out with that. It's under Perception. It is called Concentrated Fire. That allows you to move your VATS around from head, torso, arms, and legs. It's up to you at the end of the day, whatever you want to do. Get her sneak on here. Guy in the head. Let's get to try to get the left arm here. That didn't work. This guy in the head here. There we go. There we go. Nice. There's 4 Mirelruks just like that. This is a guaranteed spot. Pretty good spot. Okay, what's next here, Jim? Eat a meat-based meal, 10. So seeing how we just killed these Mirelruks, might as well pick up the meat. Only makes sense, right? All kinds of meat off these guys. Of course, we will have to cook it because this is a meat-based meal. Now again, if you are a brand spanking new player, you're watching this video and you say, hey Jim, I can't really make it down there right now. It's going to take too long for me to make it. Flatwoods. Flatwoods is the way to go. Just spawn right here in good old Flatwoods. And there's at least, I would say, 8 or 9 Brahmin. There's 3 mole rats, 2 or 3 opossum, 3 mongrels just up the road there. Insects, a couple red roaches in that bus stop. Real good spot for meat. Doesn't matter what level you are. As you can see, we get these Brahmin right here. And this is usually my go-to spots. Alright? Nice and easy for everyone. Alright, let's head back to our camp. Alright, so we got our Mirelruk meat, and the main thing is we have to cook it because it has to be a meat-based meal. We just can't eat it as is. Let's go to our cooking station here. Now, many of the recipes you learn automatically by picking up different types of meat or by harvesting crops such as corn and razor grain. You will automatically learn recipes just by simply picking that stuff up off of your dead enemies or harvesting. Okay, so FYI. And let's go all food here. Let's cook this meat up here that we just got the old-fashioned way. There we go. Now, if you happen to have a Mirelruk steamer, this bad boy we can buy in the atomic shop. Not right now, but it will come up for sale once in a while. It's in the rotation. But he will not only collect meat, but he cooks it at the same time. Huge time saver. Even if you're a herbivore, it's still good to have camp resources like this because it's just a huge time saver. If you're a person that's short on time, you have a busy life, having this in your camp just saves you time at the end of the day. Very similar to this pemmican collector of the season 17 season pass. You know, you have to purchase it with some tickets, but basically same thing. This pemmican is considered a meat-based meal that it's already cooked. Alright, so it's pretty awesome. Alright, let's go ahead here. Let's get this Mirelruk jerky, just so you guys can see. Alright, let's go to our food and drink section here. Let's go down the list. Cooked soft shell meat from those Mirelruks that we had just got. Let's eat this Mirelruk jerky here from our Mirelruk steamer. Again, passively collects meat and cooks it at the same time. Huge time savers. You can see how that counts. This is why I do this, just so you guys can see, you know, what's worth it in your game, right? Let's keep going here. You have roasted Mirelruk meat, all kinds of it that we got from yesterday and today. Let's go ahead and finish this off just like that. And of course, your pemmican, we get all kinds of that, but we all know that by now. But just to try to give you guys as many examples as possible. At the end of the day, if you have camp resources, by all means use them. That's why they're there. They're there to save you time. But if you have extra time, there's nothing wrong with going out the old-fashioned way either. That's why I try to show both ways. Alright, what's next here, Jim? I think we got one more. Drink Nuka-Twist too, so again, Nuka-Twist is kind of like a rare drink. Okay, we don't really find it around as a spawn, you know what I mean, in the wasteland like we can with some others. If you do have this Nuka-Cola Collectron, this Quantum Nuka-Cola Collectron, so we got this guy for free way back in Season 11 scoreboard. So Season 11 is when Nuka World on Tour came out. And this is one of the rewards off that scoreboard. And he will not only collect different types of Nuka-Cola products, but Nuka-Cola Quantum. And as you can see there, Twist right there. Now the OG, the red and yellow Nuka-Cola Collectron, he will not collect Twist. Alright, FYI, but this guy will. So that's why if you have a couple camps, at least have one, like the OG one in one of your camps, and have this guy in the other camp. Alright, so FYI, really, really good. So if you're a returning player, and you remember playing the game back in Season 11, of course he'd be down in the resource section, because that's what it is. I'll be right down here. So there's the OG one, but he will not collect Twist. But this guy here will. Alright? Now he does come up for sale the odd time in the Atomic Shop, but I think we had him maybe about 2 months ago, but not right now, but sometimes he'll show up there. In a bundle, of course, right? Another good way to get Nuka-Cola Twist is if you come down here to Nuka World on Tour. It's a free fast travel. So let's pop down here. Now, there are a couple of events that happen down here. We have Spin the Wheel. We have Tunnel of Love. We have Most Wanted. We have Seismic Activity. So, if one of those events pop up, I'm fairly certain it is guaranteed you at least one Nuka-Cola Twist from completing one of those events. FYI. The last time I did it a couple times, I got one. And I'm pretty sure the wiki still says it as well, so just an FYI there. Now, it's not 100%. If you come down here to the vending machines, not all the time, but as I mentioned, I've tried testing this once before, and it's almost like a 50% rate. Okay, it's just a chance, but sometimes these vending machines will have a Nuka-Cola Twist for sale. But Bubbles up here at the White Spring Refuge will not have a Nuka-Cola Twist. But down here will, because it was part of the Nuka World on Tour update. Let's see what we got here. So there's no Twist here today. But we have seen Twist here in the past in my other previous videos. That's why I say it's not 100%. Okay? It's a little unfortunate. That's why I say if you ever come across Nuka-Cola Twist, save it. Save them, put them in your stash box, make room for them. At least have half a dozen of them. Just for these daily weekly challenges. But I also know that some of you will also reroll this bad boy. Alright? Now, sometimes you will get a free item every day in the Atomic Shop. That's why I said it's always good to check the Atomic Shop every single day. If you go down here to free special offers, now today we get a free carry weight booster. Now, sometimes there'll be a Nuka-Cola Twist there. At least once a month, I would say. So that's why I say always save them. Save them. Alright, now I do have Nuka-Cola Twist on me. Don't get mad. I save them. But I try to give you guys as many options as possible. But I know the last time we had this challenge, a lot of people had said that they re-rolled it. And I don't blame them. You know, because it's just, you know, everyone is short on time nowadays. Everyone works really hard to, you know, to stay alive in this world. And we only have so much time in the day, right? So I definitely get it. I think that's it. I think we're done. Yeah, we are. Just like that, guys. Again, had some issues with the Mothman Equinox spawning in on a couple servers, as I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. But I think for the rest of the week, we'll just be re-rolling them anyway. And I pretty much got all the plans, or all the plans that I wanted anyway from that, so I'm pretty happy. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Robco, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Mr. Prince, Not Me, But Me, Yes Me, That's Me, G3K, thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.